Thank you, Bob Cummings, for that word picture. But right now, we got to get back here. The E.P. Ripley is rolling around the Santa Fe Disneyland railroad tracks with Walt Disney at the controls. And in the cab with him, you may be surprised to know, is the governor of the state of California and the president of Santa Fe, Mr. Gurley himself. And in the cars behind the 5/8 size train, you'll see the little boys and girls dressed in the foreign costumes of their countries because they are the children of the foreign consuls located here in Los Angeles. Now, the track is 1.5 miles around. The train runs about every 10 or 12 minutes. In fact, there are two trains. There's a passenger train and there's a freight train. And each one can take several hundred passengers. It takes about 6 minutes to go around the track, which is built on a ramp that completely encircles Disneyland and cuts it out from the outside world. So once you get inside Disneyland, all you see are the various kingdoms. Now, if you look on down the track, you see Mickey Mouse there at the controls. And that's an exact duplicate of the engines that ran over 50 years ago. You can see the conductor there with his brass buttons glistening in the sun, the arms of the children. Hello, Walt. Hello, Governor. Hi. How'd the run go?
Oh, fine, fine. The governor had her around through Frontierland, and then Fred Gurley there, he took her around. I picked her up and brought her in. Highballing in.
Hello, Governor.
Glad to see you, Art.
Governor Knight of California, ladies and gentlemen, and Walt Disney, of course, and Mr. Gurley, the president of the Santa Fe.
And of the Santa Fe and Disneyland, if you please.
That's right. Now,
Vice President of Santa Fe and Disneyland.
You gentlemen have lots to do down in the square, so we'll see you at the dedication.
All right. Thank you, Art.
All right, there they go. And here...
Summer ride from anywhere in the area, where this mechanical mule train will take us straight to the main entrance. The first sight to greet us is one of the famous Disneyland trains of the 1860s.
Santa Fe and Disneyland passenger train E.P. Ripley now arriving on track number 1 from a trip around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom. Passengers will stand by to board. Baggage and mail cars forward end the platform.
Later, we'll board one of these trains for a sightseeing trip. But now let's join the crowd passing through the tunnels of the main entrance. And this is where the world of today is left behind. For now we enter the land of yesterday and tomorrow, and of course the land of fantasy.
To those who just joined us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. To ensure a safe ride, remember to stay seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please, watch your kids.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Uh-oh. Did you folks hear that? Sounds to me like we've reached the wilds of Adventureland, where you just might run into a lot of savage critters out there, including lions and tigers and tiki birds. Everybody best be on the lookout. You never know just what may show up. We're traveling along the rivers of America and into the American frontier as it looked more than a century ago. This area is so rich with natural beauty and wildlife, you can see why the early settlers were inspired to move west. You're seeing this view just like many of them did, from the comfort of a genuine steam-powered train. When these iron horses first started crisscrossing the country in the 1800s, the time it took folks to reach the west dropped from months to a matter of days. Why, steam power not only fueled the trains, but the dreams of a whole new generation as they settled this great frontier. We're now steaming back to our own time and to Main Street Station, gateway to Disneyland. If you'll be leaving us here, stay in your seat till we come to a full stop. And remember to gather all your personal belongings, including the young'uns if you got any, and step carefully from the train. I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle Tour of Disneyland. We surely hope you enjoyed your travels with us and that you'll come back and see us again real soon. For those of you traveling on, we'll be on our way again in just a few minutes. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
In winning the West, it was the railroads that clinched the victory and welded our country together with bands of steel. These two iron horses are exact replicas of the old-timers that spanned our continent a century ago. And so now it's all aboard for an adventure on the high iron. The Disneyland Railroad is the sightseer's dream, for it circles the entire perimeter of Disneyland. But we're going to stay aboard just long enough to catch another perspective of Frontierland. The Indian Village is a permanent and popular attraction here. 17 different tribes are represented.
And Disneyland Viewliner, the fastest miniature train in the world, and one of the newest additions to the Magic Kingdom. The streamlined Viewliner will take you on a round-trip tour of both Fantasyland and Tomorrowland, home of the Astrojet and the rocket to the moon, over the trestles and bridges of the Whitewater Rapid and Tomorrowland Lake. The Viewliner, a train built on the principle of an interurban express of the future.